They'd rather be rested than ready.
Brown dishes to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I like the aggressiveness. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Brown kicks to Horford. Ooh, the double clutch. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, how about the strength of Horford? It allows him to finish the play, and he'll get one more.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Brown against Melton. 5 to shoot. And they double up Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. Horford, no luck. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden the pass to Melton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Free throw drops for Melton.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Smart against Harden. Pass to Tucker. The 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they double up Brown. 1:49 left in the first. Driving the lane. Melton kicks to Harris. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. Inside and stolen by Harris. Harden against Smart. Harden the pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Harris. Maxey's checked in for Melton. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. 5 on the clock. Brogdon against Maxey. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Jason Tatum. And Philadelphia making a change here. Niang's checked in. 76ers trailing. To the right side. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside, White. He feeds it to Muscala. Back to White. Milton grabs the board. Up top, Maxey. He is guarded by Brogdon. Maxey, no good. Here's White. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers on top. They're up by one. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Jalen McDaniels. Shake Milton is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Harrell, and it's Niang in at the power forward. On the wing, Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. White drives in. Yes, that goes in.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Outside, Tatum. Passes to Horford, and the layup is good. Horford's got 8 points.
The playmaking ability of Al Horford, wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Pritchard. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
The 76ers with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
On the wing, Brown, guarded by Harden. Williams can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Harris. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Maxey.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
To end the run, Harden finds Tucker. The three-pointer, no good. Boston leading by 6. Brown the pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. .153 left to play here in the half. And the basket by Horford. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Smart kicks to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 6. Brown against Melton. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smart against Harden. Tatum on the wing. Down low. Embiid with the steal. Here's Harris. Good work defensively by Horford.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Melton with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Melton passes to Tucker. And he lays it straight in. Tucker's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Bucket is good. And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Horford with the rebound. Tatum, that's for 2. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get?
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of... And that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now Tucker tries from 10, and he overshot that one, missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Harden outside. Count that bucket. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Chalk up 2 there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Outside Tatum. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Brown. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Left side, Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Maxey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Brown against Maxey. And it's Brown missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Daniel House. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Out to the right wing. Maxey against Brown. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Maxey.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Maxey against Brown. There's a minute left to play in the third. And they double up Brown. Maxey passes to Niang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Pritchard. A nice shot by McDaniels.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside, White. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Boston making a switch here.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Up top, Maxey. He's guarded by Brogdon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. Off target at the rim.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got P.J. Tucker. Tyrese Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Tobias Harris. And Harrell's in at the center. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Here's Milton. Williams with the block. They get it back. Here's Harris. And that one drops for him.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Maxey with it. Brogdon picks him up. Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for White. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Harden comes in for Shake Milton. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. I told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thanks, David. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Here's Brown. Right side, Williams. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Embiid. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 4. Harris with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Harris dishes to Embiid. No good on the shot. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Outside, Smart. Brown against Maxey. Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. And there's the drive. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Over Williams. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Joel Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Williams. Smart kicks to Tatum. Over Harris. Tatum no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Melton's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's Brown on the wing. Tatum on the wing. This one for 3. And another miss by Boston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston leading by 4. Over in the corner, Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Embiid. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Brown with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Smart. The pass to Brown. Feeds it to Williams. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly. And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Harris passes to Harden. The feed to Embiid. Second shot opportunity.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 7. 17 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. White, wide open. He fires. That's short off the rim. Milton kicks to Dedmon. Here's Niang. Off target. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.